And here was her Alfredo. This is a young American tenor who also sang at City Opera Frederick in the Pirates of Penzance. But this is a recording of him singing Vesti la giubba. And I'm not going to tell you his name unless I have to after he sings.
Mentre preso dal delirio, non so più quel che dico e quel che faccio, eppure dopo saltati, sei tu forse Pagliaccio, vesti la giubba e la faccia infarina, la gente paga e rider vuole.
Anybody want to venture? Yes, Eli.
It's John Hamill, a.k.a. Giovanni Millo,
right.
a.k.a. father of Aprile Millo.
Father of Aprile Millo, yes, I know. And isn't it amazing? You kind of wonder. I mean, he was apparently, purportedly, the first American to be engaged by La Scala after World War II. But other than that, I don't know much about his career. And, you know, from that excerpt, you think, boy, it should have been some career. But anyway, he wasn't at City Opera terribly long, but it's good that he was there. The Germain in this wonderful first Traviata was the Texan Mack Harrell, who was originally a violinist and also gave the world one of the great cellists, Lynn Harrell, his son. He sang at the Met from 1939 through 1958, mostly smaller roles, except he did sing Wolfram, Amfortas, John the Baptist in Salome, and also quite famously Captain Balstrode in Peter Grimes. And during that time, he sang intermittently at City Opera from his debut in 1944 through 1959. He was, interestingly, and this is something that I think a lot of people don't realize, is that in the actual world premiere of Carlisle Floyd's Susanna, which took place at Florida State University before its professional premiere, he was the first Olin Blitz. He sang it actually before Norman Traeger did. But he's probably best remembered as a leader and concert singer. He had long a teaching career at both Juilliard and Aspen, and sadly died at the age of 50. So for a little palate cleanser here, we're going to hear him sing a song from Schumann's Dichterliebe, Wenn ich in deine Augen sehe.
Wenn ich in deine Augen sehe, so schwindet all mein Leid und Weh. Doch wenn ich küsse deinen Mund, so werd ich ganz und gar gesund. Wenn ich mich lehn an deine Brust, kommt's über mich wie Himmelslust. Doch wenn du sprichst, ich liebe dich, so muss ich weinen bitterlich.
So, on to spring 1945 season, and here's another great American singer who we shared with the Met quite a bit, the tenor Eugene Conley. He debuted at City Opera as Rodolfo in spring 1945, and then later came back the following season and sang Cavaradossi, Alfredo, Faust. He became one of City Opera's mainstays in French and Italian leading roles, as he also was at the Met. Here's a recording. He was also the first Duke in Rigoletto at New York City Opera. So here's a recording of him from 1946 singing Questa o quella.
Questa e quella per me persona a quant'altre d'intorno mi vedo, del mio cuore l'impero non cedo, meglio ad una che d'altra beltà. La costoro avvenenza e qual dono di che foto ne fiore la vita su di questa mi torre gradita, forse un'altra, domani sarà un'altra, forse un'altra, domani sarà. La costanza, tirana del cuore detestiamo, qual morbo crudele. So che vuole, si serve fedele, no, se non v'è libertà. De mariti il geloso furore, degli amanti le suore. Derido, anco d'arco, i cent'occhi di sfido, se mi punge, una qualche beltà. Se mi punge, una qualche beltà.
Also making her debut in spring 1945 was the American soprano Brenda Lewis. born Birdie Solomon in Pennsylvania. And I'm happy to report that she is one of the people we're hearing tonight who is alive still. She's 93 years old, lives in Connecticut, full of life. Was always coming to City Opera performances in the last decade or so with her good friend, the late Adelaide Bishop. She participated in panels and outreach events that I put together. Great, great lady. She sang for 20 years at New York City Opera. She sang Butterfly, Carmen, Elvira, Marguerite. She was City Opera's first Salome. But she's perhaps best remembered as a musical theater actress. She was in 8 Broadway shows, and then after she retired from singing, became a voice teacher at the Hart School in Connecticut and directed some operas. She created roles in several world premieres, very notably in Jack Beeson's Lizzie Borden in 1965. She recorded that. She also frequently sang at the Met between 1952 and 1965 and many other companies nationally and internationally. She had a very broad rep, but probably is remembered best for American music. She was Bertie Hubbard in the world premiere of Regina in 1949 on Broadway, but later she became very closely associated with the title role in Regina. She performed and recorded it with New York City Opera, and here she is in 1958 on City Opera's recording of Regina singing The Best Thing of All.
You know, if you want something that's over the wall, don't wait, and don't hope, and don't beg, and don't call. Oh no, you must take what you want. You must take it in your hand at the ball. To want and to take is the best thing of all. Now some in the crowd call aloud how they want something and want it a lot. They don't know what they want, and they hunt and will hunt. Then there are a few, just a few, well they knew pretty well what to pursue, but Mom, boys and Tom, are lost before. And how about those solemn heroes in the story who fought the fight and died in glory? They never lived to tell their very heart's desire. They merely fell into the fire. And we forget them, and we let them fall. The best thing of all is to want something with all of your heart. To aim with no shame, with a true aim at the start. And if you are good, very good, when that moment's nearly upon you, take the moment and the good, the best thing.
I guess I'm supposed to attend to the railroad tickets. Yada-dum, tidum, 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 tidum-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I admire that woman.
Come along, Birdie.
Yada-dum, tidum, tidum. Have a nice trip, Alexandra. Act like a little lady.
Imagine not wanting to go to Baltimore. Wish it were me.
I can guess the kind of things you do.
Oh, no, you couldn't.
Come in, Birdie.
In fall 1945, City Opera enjoyed the debut of the American mezzo Winifred Heidt, who was also a very versatile artist, did a lot of music theater as well, sang at the Met also, and was the longtime wife of Eugene Conley, the tenor that we heard before. Her debut role at City Opera was Carmen, and this is a recording made live a year later at the Hollywood Bowl of Carmen, in which she sang the leading role. It's in English, and in this recording, we're also, in this performance at Hollywood Bowl, were also some City Opera colleagues, Ramon Vinay, the great tenor, who also debuted that particular season at City Opera. And here's Winifred Heidt with the Hollywood Bowl Orchestra, conducted by Leopold Stokowski.
You think love lost, and he